how to download photos from Google Drive. So somebody may have sent you a link or shared a Google Drive with you, and then you would have got a notification from within the Google system that you've got access to a drive. So I've been given a link, and these I can see here. It was shared with me. Initially, I had the direct link. So I want to download photos from within this folder. So there's a couple of ways of doing it. Again, using your control key if you're on Windows, or command on the Apple, I can select which photos I want. Again, a bit difficult because I can't see what the photos are, but at least the names have changed a bit, so I know they're from a particular restaurant. The other option I can do is select a range. So if I press X on that, that will deselect the photos I've picked. There is filtering across here. If I want to, again, press Shift. All right, I've just selected there. Now, if I press Shift and then press the mouse, it will select a range of those photos. So Shift will let me pick a range. If I press Shift again on number 15, it would extend that range. So if I wanted to download those, I can right click and then select download. That will start the download process. Again, this works Mac and PC. You have to give it a moment. What it's going to do is zip them down. If I come down to the bottom here, you'll see it started to zip them together, and now the download's ready. And now it's giving me the option to share or save these to a particular location on my hard drive. And choose your location, press save. I'm going to cancel that initially. If you want to do an individual one, let me X that. If I want to do an individual one, just right click and download. I can also go to the three dots and choose to download. Other things, the other option at the top right, you'll see this is in the list format. I've also can view it as thumbnails in a grid format. If I press that, and now this makes it a lot easier to see what I'm about to download. So again, if I press the control or command on the Mac, so control that one, control, you'll see the halo around there. The colors or the markings will change depending if you're in light mode, dark mode, or if you've configured yours. But in this case, you can see I've got a blue border around each one. Go to the three dots, and I have no option, so forget that. Right click, download. I could have sworn I had an option with the three dots. Maybe that was on another platform. And I just click download. Give that a second for it to zip. It's only 3 files, so it's going to do that fairly quickly. You can see that's being processed down the bottom there. Ready, and then just press if this box doesn't come, and then just save. Again, I've just cancelled. You click your location and press save. The other option, if I want to download the whole folder, so in the folder, I think there's some 300 folders, 300 images. Again, these could be PDFs, document folders, anything. So the drive, this is downloading photos within the Google Drive. If you're looking to download photos from Google's Photos, I'll show you that in a moment. This is not what this video is about, but I'll show you that just in case you're here looking for that. In this case, we're on the folder. Just press the three dots, and this is where I believe you can download. So if I click download, sorry Google, I'm using your processing power at the moment. So we'll give that a moment. It's going to do preparing download. We can see that at the bottom of the screen. This will take a moment because there's an awful lot of files to be zipped. If you are finding this video helpful, do give us a like and thumbs up. Share it with somebody else, particularly if they're sending files and folders over the internet through emails. Using something like Google Drive or OneDrive is much more efficient. That's all now ready. This is going to download a zip file, again with all those photos full fat, not compressed. However they were uploaded to Google Drive is the way in the file format you can download. So I'm going to cancel that because I don't actually want to download them. I want to show you this quickly. So if somebody is sending you stuff, or you're sending stuff via Google Drive, now you know how to download it. You're going to be using an awful lot. I can't, if I go onto this folder, because it was shared with me and I think I've got limited access in this particular instant. I can't, I zoom in there, I can't rename. I can make a copy, and I believe if I make a copy I can rename it, because technically I've got access to. I've no idea where that's gone. Show, I can click it there. There it is there. Now I can rename it. But before you start uploading, as the person that's uploaded, you may have uploaded these from your iPhone, and renaming photos on your iPhone is a pain in the arse, but I have got a video showing you a workaround for that, and I'll leave a link to that in the descriptions and comments. But once you've uploaded it, what you can do, if you're the owner of the image itself, you can right click and rename. So I'm going to zoom come out of this for a moment, because I have no idea what that picture represents. So if I go to so we've got breakfast, so it's beans, eggs on toast. So I could rename that. So this could be beans and eggs. Spell it correctly. Beans and eggs. We can go into a lot more details. I've renamed that. Now I've zoomed down to the bottom because it's changed the sort order. You'll see that down here. And if I was to click on that image, you will see, if I go to the top, beans and eggs. The reason this is useful, particularly if you're sharing it with somebody like me who does customers web designs, we normally see photos, and it's got photo 1, photo 2, or even photos and DX17. That means nothing to nobody. If we knows what the image is, we can make sure the alt tag, as we're optimizing the website, has also got that. And if you're sharing it on social media is asking you all now used to put alt tags in there. So you need to know what the image represents. So this is not for spamming. This is so we are helping the planet. Again, another thing you can do if you're sharing photos, this is something I ask the customers, particularly if it's something we don't know what it is, or your printer or whoever you're sending it is, put an individual photos as they change. You may have a whole group of photos, but here we just put them in an Excel sheet or a Google sheet, an image, whatever that product or image is and what it represents. And in this case, it's food. So a bit of a description: tiger prawns served in rice. This was a really nice dish. So that can help. Now, if you're looking to download the photos from Google Photos, what you need to do is put this URL in. So it's photos.google.com, log in, and then you can download the photos from within there. I presume this has happened over the years, particularly I think back in the day when I had an Android phone linked to the account, so image was uploaded through there. So if you're looking to load or download Google Photos, go to photo.google.com. Obviously log in and you can download it. That this video is for Google Drive. I've also got how to download the same photos but via your phone, and I'll leave a link to that video so you can watch that if you're looking to download it from the phone.